Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 24 of Let's Platinum Dark Souls 3. Alright, let's keep going. We are finally going to go into a new area. We can get out of the catacombs now. And head to... Hang on a sec, it's going to come up, just wait for it. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. That's right, look at this place. It is incredible to look at. And... what's that up there? I don't know. I think we're going up there and probably later on up there. Anyway, let's get a bonfire here. And actually we'll use it. We will use it. And now we can do something very interesting. If we proceed on this bridge and turn around while we do so, actually, let me switch my shield real quick back to Dragon Crest. And if you watch behind us, at one point, there we go, this guy appears. This guy is really annoying. I hate fighting him so much. He really takes the... oh, yeah, there you go. You can see how much damage he does. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4... No, don't kill me. Can I please roll? Oh, come on, man. 1, 2, roll. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Roll. I guess, yeah, probably rolling is the best way to deal with him. There we go. Cool, I got him. And we get the Pontiff's right eye. So you remember the Pontiff's left eye, don't you? Well, the Pontiff's right eye does exactly the same thing, except it gives you an extra attack boost as long as you keep attacking. I don't know why they chose to put it in different ways. Recovers HP with successive attacks, boosts attacks as long as attacking persists. It's an interesting way to go about it. Bewitched ring that Pontiff Sulivan bestowed upon his knights. Boosts attacks as long as attacking persists. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. Okay, so now there are a few things that we have to do in terms of like the ending. So I'm just going to look at my notes here. Do that, do this, do that, and do that. Okay, so when we, I believe, I didn't miss anything right now. When you have the, I believe the doll that we have, this one here, allows you to pass by this force field. I've never gotten here without the doll, so I don't know if that's the case, but that's what I assume. Once you pass by that, that area, use this bonfire and travel back to the previous bonfire just at the beginning of the bridge so we can access the next storyline quest. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be assisting. I think this is a first for the Dark Souls series. So, if you've never played online, this is sort of a taste of what online can be like in the offline version of the game. So you proceed back here, and the trigger is going through that. I believe the trigger is going. Here we go, going through that force field. And then you'll find Sirris of the Sunless Realms summon sign here. So you go answer Sirris of the Sunless Realms call for cooperation and be summoned as a phantom. Yes. Okay, so now what happens is we get summoned to another world as a phantom by Sirris, and we have to defeat someone. The person we have to defeat is a man named Creighton the Wanderer. And interestingly, this name is so familiar to me. Oh, hang on. That might be the guy that wears... that might be the mask and stuff that I was looking at. I think that's what it is. Now, be very careful with this guy, because he can... You know what? I'm actually going to... Oh, I can't put Covenant. Damn. Probably should have tried to make my Covenant Warrior of Sunlight. If one of you... If you're following my guide and you make it Warrior of Sunlight before you go in, let me know if you get a Sunlight medal from beating him. He's pretty strong, so be careful. And Sirris, if he goes after Sirris, like, can seriously, can seriously affect you. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. And he is... Oh no, don't drink. Got him. He killed me the first time when I did this on my practice playthrough, but you can just do it again, so don't worry. Once you defeat him, you... Okay, you probably couldn't hear that, but you could read it. So once you beat him, that proceeds a little bit more with Sirris's quest. I believe you have to do that. I think that's part of the actual quest line. You have to actually beat that guy. And now we go and get some items for doing that. And excuse me. And we can continue another quest. So let's run back here, and we'll go to the Firelink Shrine. Rest at bonfire and Firelink Shrine. Only a few things to do here, but we will go and do them so that we can have everything nice and set back at the Firelink Shrine and then continue without having to worry about it for a little while. Let's have a look. Alright, so first let's talk to Sirris. So let me just quickly do this. Okay, let's hear what she has to say.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude.
Alright, and for doing that, we get the Blessed Mailbreaker and the Silver Cat Ring. Let's see if she has anything else to say.
If you require help on your travels, I offer you my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If you require help, bless...
Alright, cool. So she doesn't have anything else to say for now. Let's have a look at those, because the Blessed Mailbreaker is just a normal Mailbreaker that's already been infused with the Blessed Gem. And what does the Blessed Gem do? I forgot. It allows you to... Special blessed weapons gradually restore HP and heavily damage reanimated foes. Okay, so actually that could be useful. I'm gonna try and remember that later on. Remember to use it, because it could actually be well worth it. And just for that, actually, just to make sure, let me look at my thing. 14, 28, pretty close. Alright, let's have a look. So reinforce 1, 2, 3, just to make sure that it gets a little bit more damage. Okay, the other thing we want to do is we want to talk to Greirat, but before we do, yep, okay. Oh, the Silver Cat Ring as well is really good. It prevents damage from falling, and actually I said that I would explain something about that a while ago. So we'll read the ring. Prevents damage from falling. Silver ring depicting a leaping feline. Prevents damage from falling. In the age of gods, or possibly just following it, an old cat was said to speak a human tongue with the voice of an old woman and the form of a fanciful immortal. Okay, so this ring, it's a little bit deceptive, the description. It prevents damage from falling, but only if you can survive the fall in the first place. So it doesn't mean that you can drop from any height and you'll always survive. And I think they designed that to stop people from like sequence breaking and all that kind of stuff. But even if it was used, like even if you could sequence break with it, which there are some cases I think in which you can, I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen someone get really, I know I was really close to using it as a sequence break once. The other thing about it is, even if you could, it takes, we've obviously gone, how much have we gone? It's not exactly 13 hours that I've played, but we've gone like a decent portion into the game, so it'd take a while to get there. So yeah, that's it for the Silver Cat Ring. Okay, let's talk to Greirat. Once you talk to Greirat, do not talk to Patches at all. I think it's probably, yeah, it's best that you don't talk to him. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm going to send him to pillage, and apparently, well, hopefully this works. I'll have to check once I've done everything. Let me just have a quick read here. but there is a chance that when we send him to pillage now, he will die. So if he does, then I don't know. He's not really like super valuable, but I know of what we can do at the end. He will eventually die, pretty much. Alright, so let's find out. So I'm going to talk to him now. Let me just increase volume and we'll talk. Yeah, we'll see what he wants.
Oh, hello. Fine work, I say. Discovering Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
Okay, let's send him to pillage.
A fine choice. I am Greirat the thief. What I bring back will be worthy of that name.
Okay, let's see if he's got anything useful. Nothing really. I don't think we need anything from him.
Goodbye. Do stay.
Alright. Okay, so we can do that. We can send him to pillage once we've reached Irithyll, the Boreal Valley. You can even tell because he specifically says, you know, he talks about Irithyll. Let me just level up here before I finish my thought. We're going to get 2 strength points now that we've got endurance up to 20. So now our strength is going to be crazy. We're going to have plenty of strength for this area. Alright, so let's go continue for a little bit while I talk about that. Wait, did I miss any bone shards or Estus shards? Just want to make sure. No, okay, cool. Haven't got any. So let's go here. Okay, so I'll try and explain how Greirat works. So we can send him to... The way I did it the first time is normal. He pretty much always comes back, I think. And the way I do it the second time, he should come back because we send him to Irithyll, and because we're also going to Irithyll to like take out the enemies, theoretically he should come back safe because like we're sort of clearing the way for him. Rime Blue Moss Clump removes frozen, like the frozen stat or element on you. Yeah, so we're pretty much helping him out by taking out the enemies. The thing with that though is that during the 3rd time where you can send him away, the guide, I believe the guide says that it's impossible. Oh, good, I almost missed this. It's almost impossible to get him. Not almost impossible. It is impossible to get him back. I have no idea what this is about. I don't know what these like. I guess they're just remnants of a forgotten time or something. Anyway, they say that you can't get him back once you send him for the 3rd time, but people have supposedly figured out a way to get him back after the 3rd time, and that's by I've read or heard or something. They essentially, come on, you bastard. They essentially he gets sent to a different area, and then when you send him there, hang on a sec. Oh my god, how did I survive that? How did I survive that attack? Oh, and I got a Pontiff Knight armor for that. I wonder if low HP increases drop rate, because that is very rare, I feel. Okay, it's not that great anyway. Yeah, people have figured out that how to save him once you send him on the third time. That's cool. That's not good though. Roll. And crap. So I don't know how to do that, but I guess I'll try when I go for it to see if it works. But yeah, it's not a big deal. We'll have to deal with that much later, but it's not a big deal. You'll also notice with these guys, the second one, the one before this, used the dark attack against me. So you might be thinking, why not use that dark protection shield that I have? That is a good idea, but there's an enemy coming up that uses fire on us, and it's it's like much more damaging. Although I don't know if I could even protect. I tend to roll away from that, so maybe it is better to use the dark one. But I'll stick with the dragon one for now. I kind of like it better. Here we go. Are these the reanimated? Let's see if Blessed Mailbreaker works. Nope, that really sucks. But it is quick. Alright, back to the heavy broadsword. Where are you? There. Just to see the difference. Holy crap. 301. What was good about using that Blessed Mailbreaker though was that, I'll explain this item in a sec, is that I was able to gain my health back. Oh yeah, I could use the ring and the thing. Oh well, no, actually we haven't got that ring yet. Forget what I said. Alright, so that guy over there is the fire guy, and he's very strong, especially from far away. And I've never let them come this close, but okay, here we go. See that attack? Yeah, he hits that thing into the ground and then it releases the spurt of fire on your position. But then you just dodge. And then he can do this as well. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. I don't think I even took damage there. 1, 2, 3. Please roll. There we go. Good. And dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare Thumball. Okay. Wow, he gives a lot. Yeah, yes, this. Okay, so the Budding Green Blossom. This gives you a large temporary boost to stamina recovery speed, which is pretty good, but I never use it because it's the only one in the game. Oh, no, actually, there is one I think you can buy. But it's like one of the few in the game, so I pretty much I don't ever use it. Green flower, shaped weed with small white blooms, large temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. Flowers of the green blossom are ethereal, blossoming only on the surface of chilled but not frozen water. There is an interesting thing about that though. In fact, I'm going to take a quick swig. 1, 2. Oh wow, that was pretty lucky. There's an interesting thing about that because I believe there's one of those items that's coming up that is, it's not exactly what it appears. I know that there's an item there to my left. I'm going to kill this guy first. It looks exactly like a Budding Green Blossom, but it's a slightly different item. It has a different text to it, so it... oh crap, there we go. So it does, there's more to it than that, and I'll try and remember to read that once I get to it. Okay, alright, let's grab this. Large Titanite Shard, cool, we're getting more of those. Not that we really need it at the moment, we're more interested in chunks now, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phew, that was lucky. Anything? Nothing. You can actually kick these shields as well. There we go. It's not always the best idea to do that though, because it can be risky. You have to kind of like figure out exactly what their pattern is so that you know when they're going to drop their shield and all that kind of stuff. I seem to remember, I only did it there because I was pretty confident that I remembered exactly when they were going to lower their shields. Actually, we'll leave that for a sec because I know that we have to go back there via a different method. Alright, so if we run up here, find this little crystal lizard here, and get a Twinkling Titanite, and this is a hidden wall, which reveals some stairs. And luckily it reveals those stairs, because if the stairs were there before, I'm sure a lot of people would have been like, okay, that's obviously a hidden wall. You are such a jerk. Oh, now I get that. You see that attack that he did? Oh my god. The spinning one? Like where he sort of spun over that one? Thank you. Remember that for later, because I'm actually going to mention something about that. And I forgot, man, I forgot to mention the Deacons of the Deep thing. I knew I'd forget. In the Cleanse Chapel, or Cathedral of the Deep, before we fought the Deacons of the Deep, there was like a whole bunch of deacons standing in that... Hang on, let me just check it back up there again. I think I missed something. There were a whole bunch of like deacon statues, small deacon statues. No, I didn't miss anything. What's over here? And it was just sort of like a foreshadowing of the deacons fight. Of course I'd forget. Anyway, let's roll down here. Get access to the Witch Tree branch. Witch Tree branch, Witch, come on, Witch. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. Who's on first? Yeah, that's him. What's on second? I don't know. He's on third. Oh, I skipped that too quickly. Okay, if we kill this guy, if we jump down here, we get the Witch's Tree branch, and if we kill that guy, we get the... What was it called? Dorhe's gnawing. Summon great insect swarm to feast on foes. Miracles of Dorhe's, the deranged evangelist. Summons great insect swarm to feast on foes. Those who linger too long on the brink of the deep will often slip. Dorhe's is sure to have wallowed in this darkness, intoxicated by its peril. And what was the other thing? Witch tree branch. I'm not going to say it. I believe it's a weapon. Oh god, if it is, which one is it? There we go, it's a talisman. Okay, so it says the branch of a large, well-tended witch tree used as a sorcery catalyst. Witch tree staves are customary in the far north and allow for faster casting than ordinary catalysts. So this one, I guess, gives you a faster cast rate, which is pretty cool. And if we open this door, we're pretty much right back to where we were towards the start. There's our bonfire there. Killed all these guys. And now we'll just run back up to where we were and we can continue onwards. We have a few minutes left. Where am I going to stop? I have no idea. Before I forget, this one's really hard to see because it's right in the snow, but it's just rime blue moss clump, so I pretty much never use it anyway. There is one place I could probably use it actually. Let me just quickly read my notes. Yep. And then... Oh, okay. Geez, I have a few things to do. Alright, so that's the way we went. This is the way we want to go. Roll, roll, roll your character gently up the hill. Pick up large soul of a name of the soldier. Left it shall be and will. Alright, what's over here? Large Titanite shard. See, now we're at the point of the game. The game's kind of telling us, okay, you're at the halfway point because you're finding large Titanite shards every time. And also the game's like saying, if you haven't got your large Titanite shards up yet, then here you go. Should I go up here? No, okay, I'm not going to pick up this item yet. I don't know, I can't remember what it is. It's probably not that important. I'm not going to pick it up yet because we're going to go around to that side anyway. Oh yeah, actually, what's coming up next is very important. Pay close attention to what I'm about to do. It's very simple to do, like there's nothing difficult. The only reason I'm saying to pay attention is because you guys might do something that might ruin it accidentally, so pay close attention. Basically what's going to happen is, okay, so over there just above my helmet is Anri. We're going to talk to her. In this room, I don't know where, I've never dared to look because I don't want to risk screwing up the ending. In this room there is an assassin who, well, it's apparently called the assassin, and again, not very intuitive. It feels like this assassin will kill Anri if you don't get rid of them. However, that's not the case. You must talk to Anri, exhaust her dialogue, and then get out of there. Just leave. Do not worry about the assassin. Just let it live, and continue on. Otherwise, we won't be able to. If you kill the assassin, we will not be able to get the ending. So let's have a look here. Actually, we might be able to get the ending, but we won't be able to get something else to happen. I can't remember if it's part of the ending. I think it is. Alright, so let's go talk to her. Yep, that's the only thing we need to do. Let's talk to her and then we'll end the episode. So this actually worked out pretty well. I'm going to light this bonfire. So I've even, like, I've looked around the room, but I've been very, very cautious. It's in, the assassin is supposedly in a corner of this room, but I really don't want to, like, go searching for them because I don't want to risk it. What about over there? It's hard to tell. Okay, let's talk to Anri. So I'm going to increase the volume. That's too much. There we go. That's good.
Oh, I thought it might be you. Good to see you. I never managed to find Horace. But my duty must be done, even alone, as an unkindled Lord-Seeker. For the children I knew, bless their souls. We all have our reasons, don't we? Please, take this. Recompense for my foolish request. And also a token of protection. May the flames guide your way.
Okay, so she gives us the Ring of the Evil Eye.
Ah. You are brave indeed, to face your duty alone. I would do well to learn from you. May the flames guide your way.
And if we talk to her again, she gives us the quiet resolve gesture.
Ah, I would make...
Okay, and that's it. Okay, so now, let me look at my notes one more time, just to make sure. Okay, we're going to go back to the Firelink Shrine. We don't have to, but since I can level, we may as well do it. We will, let's go, yeah, alright, I'll go back to the Firelink Shrine level and then we'll call it a day there, because we're just at 25 minutes now. And then when we come back in the next episode, we're going to be doing more, is it more to do with the quest? I think this next bit is sort of more just like, just for a little bit of extra, like, a bit of extra, what's it called? Just stuff that you can do. It's not important to the ending. The next bit in the next episode, but yeah, we'll do it anyway. Okay, so let's level up. I'm gonna try and probably push strength to around 30 or 25, so that way I'm very comfortable with strength for a large portion of the remainder of the game, and then we can focus on endurance. And I should also probably put some more point. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'll go strength to 25, and then I'll work on vigor, and then maybe endurance, and then everything will be 25. So we'll do it like that. Wow, am I really on... Yep, 7, 7, 7, 7. That is pretty freaking lucky. Okay, so things to remember. Don't talk to Greirat. Do not talk to Uria. I could obviously... Let me look at my things before I go. I could give... I'll try and remember to give this stuff to Orbeck in the next episode. And probably also the, not that one, but this one. I can give this one to, what's that guy's name? Starts with C. I should look at my notes here. I can't remember his name. Cornix, there we go, found it. Give this one to Cornix, give these two to Orbeck, and this one is for someone later on, and we don't have another holy tome for Irina yet. But yeah, that's it for episode... Oh god, man. I've been trying to make all these in one sitting, so it's tough. Episode 24, I believe, of Let's Platinum Dark Souls 3. My name is Osmo456, and I'll see you next time.